Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to a new series. This is the Sprint to Glory series. This time, the first episode will be taking place in Germany, and the team that we are using is Red Bull Leipzig from the second league in Germany. These are the rules for this series. I can only make transfers from the same nation, same league, and free agents. I can only buy players who are at the age of 24 and below at the start of the first season. Every game has to be simmed, and I'm not allowed to have any financial takeover. The main goal of this series is to create an amazing team full of talents at really high potential and basically create a new big team in that country that can fight for domestic titles and for international titles. For Germany, obviously, I had to go with Red Bull Leipzig because this team already has a couple of really good talents in players like Selke, who is up front in the striking position. The cam position is filled with players who are growing quite fast with Forsberg, Bruno and Sabitzer, who is quite the gem in this game. In the center midfield position though, I don't have any good players, so we have to get some in that position within the transfer windows coming up. In the center back position, we have two guys with decent potential, Orban and Atınç Nukan. Those two are the ones that I will keep for quite a while until I have the money to replace them with better players. In the right back position, we have Klostermann, who is okay. Other than those players that I've already named, everyone in this team is quite replaceable, except Yusuf Paulsen. He's also one of those players who has like decent potential, but we are obviously trying to get the best talents from Germany, from the nation Germany, and also from the Bundesliga into this squad. So a lot of these players are going to be leaving the team within the transfer windows coming up. At first, I had to go and buy myself a new goalkeeper. I paid 11 million for Karius, which was quite a lot. I realized that every single player I was going for, Red Bull Leipzig had to pay a lot of money. But 79 rated Karius was the first purchase for this team. So now I've got myself a goalkeeper who can get my team a couple of clean sheets, and with the two center backs ahead of him who have like okay potential, we would do really well in the second Bundesliga. The first season, straight away, 25 victories, 5 draws, 4 losses, in the first position of the Bundesliga, of the second Bundesliga, with 80 points. So we have gotten the promotion. We are moving on into the second season, our first season in the Bundesliga, and now I had to buy myself a new left back because on that left back position, I didn't have anyone that good. I had to pay 15 million for Vendel, which is just insane. But luckily he was already 80 rated. I was expecting him to be around like 79 or 78 at max, but not 80. So this guy is our new left back in our squad, and you can already see a couple of players have grown. Atınç Nukan now 77 rated. Orban also grew by a lot. And then I had to take a look at the cam position. The cam position was something that was really important for this team because we have a formation where we play the 4-2-3-1 formation with 3 cams. So I had to get myself a really good talent for that position. Öztunali has recently gotten a big pace upgrade. Now he has 85 sprint speed. Back then in FIFA 15 he was not that good, but in the second season he was already 76 rated. He starts off at 71 though, which is actually quite insane. So he grew by +6 in one season. Red Bull Leipzig in the second season came in the 7th place, which was obviously not that bad for our first season in the Bundesliga. So I was really happy with that. And my team, a lot of players did grow, and I also bought myself Dahoud, but I forgot to show you guys that Dahoud is now in the center midfield position. He's 78 rated, and our team is slowly getting better and better. And now I had to focus on that center midfield position. Another player that joins into that position alongside Dahoud is now Leon Goretzka, and this guy is 81 rated. He is truly, probably in my opinion, the best center midfielder you can buy on FIFA 16 from Germany or the Bundesliga, considering talents, because he can just do everything. He can literally do everything. He has the pace, he has the shooting, he has the physical and the defending and the passing. So what else do you need? In our second season in the Bundesliga, we came in the 9th position. Red Bull Leipzig with only 46 points, and that was quite unexpected. But I have to say, I had a lot of injuries, so that was the problem that we had in that season. So that really hurt us. But in the upcoming season, we are buying ourselves Tin Jedvaj, who was playing for Real Madrid at that point. I had to offer Klostermann plus 10 million to get him into the squad. He was 78 rated at that point. point. I was actually expecting him to be around like 80, but that's fine. And we also bought ourselves Volland. Yes, Kevin Volland has joined our team to replace Zelke at the top. Zelke is still in the substitutes. But if you look at strikers in the German league, Kevin Volland is the one you want to buy. He already was at a high rating and I had to pay a lot of money for him. But in the upcoming season, we actually came in second place, right behind Bayern Munich, which in my opinion was such a big success. I was not expecting that at all. But the transfer of Kevin Volland and Tini Edvay have really helped us out. And Volland, even though he was 81 rated, now went up by +3 within that season. Bruno and Sabitzer, those two center attacking midfielders, now on 79 and 78. So those are the ones that we are probably going to be replacing. The two center backs from Red Bull Leipzig actually still in the team, and both of them at an 80 rating. But now it was time to buy Ter Stegen. Yes, I had to replace Karius because I forgot to extend his contract. So it was time to bring in another goalkeeper with even higher potential. This guy is a beast and he has now joined our team. And also, I did go after Brandt. This guy is someone who in my opinion doesn't really deserve 88 potential, but still he has it in game, so I might as well buy him into my team. In the cam position, he's actually 81 rated. I took a look at his stats on FIFA and he's better suited on the cam position than he is on the wings because he's not really the fastest player. So give him a try in cam if you have him in your team. But in that season, in the upcoming season, we have won the German Cup, which was quite impressive, and we have come in the 4th place with 59 points. Sadly, 8 points off the top of the league. And right then and there I realized, okay, in the next season I have to spend some big money to make this team the team that I want it to be. Kevin Volland still kept on growing, 86 rated now. Sabitzer, Dahoud, Goretzka, everyone in this team just kept on growing, especially Goretzka, now 87 rated. He joined our team when he was 81 rated and he grew so much. Now I had to pay the big money to get the success into the team. 23 million paid for Maximilian Meyer. Meyer is a player that is quite dangerous on the attack. He will be playing in a cam position alongside the players that we already have. Sabitzer is now replaced by him and he's 82 rated. I expected him to be a little bit higher in his rating, but he wasn't. 4-star skiller, 4-star weak foot on him as well. Decent physical stats, but I now had to replace the original Red Bull player Aten Schnukan, who's actually really good in this game, with the biggest German centre-back talent. Jonathan Tah has now joined our team, 84 rated, and he just looks like a beast. Like honestly, 6'4" tall, really good physical stats, especially his strength, and then a 4-star weak foot on him as well, which doesn't make any sense for a centre-back, but that's fine. But even though we have done so well on the transfers, we only came in 4th place. So I was like, what am I doing wrong? I really didn't understand why my team couldn't get to the top, because when I took a look at the team of Bayern Munich, a lot of their biggest players have already ended their careers. Players like Robin, Ribéry. But still, every time they managed to get to the top of the league and win the title, but my team was just keeping on growing, every single player. And by the way guys, no worries, you will get a squad report at the end of this video. Then I had to go ahead and replace the center midfielders that I already had with Granit Xhaka, 84 rated. And this guy is such a beast in real life, and a lot of teams are chasing him. Goretzka now is 88 rated. Dahoud was 82 rated. He's now replaced by Xhaka, who is 84 rated. But I wasn't done right there. I had to get myself a new centre back as well. Orban was only 81 rated, and I also was trying to get myself another center attacking midfielder. 30 million spent on Julian Draxler, and he's now also joining our squad. And now this team is actually madness. Take a look at this team right now. Draxler 84 rated, Brandt 85 rated, Maya 83 rated, Volland 87, Goretzka 88, 84 on Xhaka. And now we are getting the centre back that I needed. Niklas Süle from Hoffenheim as well. He's now joining his former teammate Kevin Volland in our team. 84 rated. He's replacing the 81 rated Orban, who is an original Red Bull Leipzig player. But in the end, you can see this team is now actually filled with talent only in every single position. And it just looks so good. There are so many great talents from Germany, but I had to top it off with the biggest one. Mario Götze joining my team. 20 million plus Maximilian Meyer, 88 rated beast, is now playing for Red Bull Leipzig as well. This transfer window was quite amazing. I could spend a lot of money, and I've got myself some amazing players in Götze, Süle, and also Xhaka. And now this team is finished. Let's take a look at the squad report at the end of that season. Ter Stegen already went up to 87. Tin Yedvay now 84 rated. Süle joined our team but didn't grow at all. Jonathan Tado, he did, 87 rated now as well. Wendell, 84 rated, quite a good left back at that rating, especially his physical stats are amazing. Goretzka has to be my favorite in this team, such a good all-rounder, 89 rated in the end. The same with Götze, also 89 rated. Players like Julian Draxler, I feel like if we would have bought them earlier on, they would have grown to the high rating as well that we have on many players. Kevin Volland, 88 rated, even though his potential suggests that he can only get to the 85 rating. And my bench was also filled with a lot of good players, so every time someone got injured, we had a proper replacement on the bench waiting to get into the team and play. So in the end, I actually have created a really sick team with players who have amazing potential on them, who can definitely fight for the title in Germany now, and who are probably the favorites for winning the title from now on. So that was my goal. I really wanted to create a team filled with talents from the nation of Germany and from the Bundesliga and from the second Bundesliga as well. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button for this new series. It would be much appreciated. This is kind of a really good idea in my opinion, to showcase a lot of talents, not only 5 talents a week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button and have a nice day. We'll see each other in the next episode, which will be in Italy.